What's going on, guys? Nick Lesagore here.
Brandon Delakier.
Exit 12.
Homebrew.
In the house.
Yelling at your neighbors all around. That's nice.
In the backyard of Exit 12 Homebrew. Chilling with my boy, Brandon.
So cool.
And we are here on a casual Sunday,
Yes.
Sunday Funday.
Yep.
One more day before we go back to work for the week, unless your name is Matt Morris.
Yep.
In which case, Monday is his weekend. Fair enough. We are drinking, we're canning up some beer. We're canning up this beer. We canned up this beer. Kabbalah Bang. Getting ready for my son's birthday next week, where we'll be pouring some of our beers for friends and family. We're very excited. We're pouring Donovan,
Yep.
the original, without the honey malt. We are pouring, that was Azaka and Citra. We're pouring the Selling Out Orange Hefeweizen, which was
yeah.
a suggestion from my wife to put in the orange. Same recipe as the other Selling Outs that we've done. A little bit different of a yeast, but the grain bill hops are the same, and we added orange. And then a third beer, if we can keep it on tap long enough, is this one,
Yep.
which is Sam with Enigma, the beer that won us first place in the Boston Homebrew Competition New England IPA category, second overall in Best of Show.
Not to brag. Not to brag.
Humble brag. Yeah. Something we're very excited about. Check out the color on this. Wow. That's awesome. And we're really excited about it. We're just hanging out in the backyard, side yard, garden oasis is behind us. I got peppers coming in. I got heirloom tomatoes. Just so many things.
Just so many. Two things.
Two things off the top of my head I can think of. So let's take a little, we took a look at it. It's real nice, show
Yep.
you. Nice little quarter finger head.
Oh yeah.
You know, we did not add Irish moss in this. We usually do add Irish moss in our Sam variants, but Brandon wanted to try
Very
something new.
hazy.
So
Yeah.
explain that.
Oh yeah. So usually it comes out a little brighter. I thought it would be a little darker. Now it's just really hazy, beautiful. Plus it's got that lightness. So I feel like that experiment's done with. I don't think I'll be using Irish moss anymore now that I know that we can make a super bright beer without having to add it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that anymore.
I think the brightness really is just in the grains that we picked, and you know the way we're mashing in. The grist itself is really going to be the best at conveying that brightness level. So
Yep.
let's get a nose.
All right. So I'm definitely getting mango. I'm getting a little bit of citrus, but yeah, like an orange, like a ripe orange, not like an orange juice.
I'm getting a dankness to it.
Sure.
Getting a dankness, almost like weed. You know, dank like weed. I'm also getting some level of like a fresh cut grass characteristic, but it's mainly that dankness. Whereas when I had this on Thursday, fresh off the tap, my first pour, I was getting that mango tangerine quality.
Yeah, tangerine's a good one. That's the citrus I was trying to think of.
It's kind of switched up a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah. No, it's definitely It's definitely got that citrus, that juice. But yeah, it is. It's got a little bit of that dankness, a lot of that dankness, which is nice. I like that in an IPA.
Let's get an old sipperoonie.
Cheers. Okay, so right off the bat, you're definitely getting a lot of the creaminess up front. It's like that really mouth-coating creaminess, like a creamsicle. It's got a lot of that orange, like a fresh orange juice. A little bit of mango, a little bit of pineapple. Actually, a lot of bit of pineapple, like a fresh pineapple juice.
The pineapple he's nailing. And I get it on the back end. Tangerine milkshake.
Sure.
That's the best way I know how to describe it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. We
It's
love
amazing.
it.
Yeah, it's amazing beer.
I will say the beer that we brewed for NHC, which was this beer, that batch I thought was a little bit better than this one. The bitterness at this point, we're only a few days in from tapping it. Tapped it on Thursday, but we're probably a good 2 weeks from kegging.
Yeah.
I think I kegged it about 2 weeks ago. The bitterness has really kind of subsided quite a bit. We know that when we whirlpool the higher temp, like we've said, and it's drinking fantastic. It really is. You've got that dank, weedy characteristic, but it's really like a tangerine milkshake.
No, yeah, nice. This beer is awesome. I think we have 2 house IPAs that we really enjoy, and this one's drinking fantastic right now. It's right about in the sweet spot of it, so it's awesome.
So before we talk about what we have coming up and what we have going on, we're gonna relax, drink some of this, maybe on the deck. It's beautiful out today. It's like 80 degrees. But what we're gonna do is drink through this and then grab the selling out beer that we did, which is that orange Hefeweizen, which was the second beer on the double brew day, and we'll give that a taste.
Yeah.
All right, now we have in our hands selling out.
Yep.
Orange peel made with orange peel extract.
Yeah, so definitely made an orange peel extract about a year ago, and we're finally getting a chance to use it, which is awesome. It's I used some vanilla peels from
Some vanilla peels? He used some vanilla peels.
orange peels from what's that place? Whole Foods. So you know it's good.
That's right, WF in the house. Big fan of Whole Foods here, but bigger fan of this beer. We used a different yeast. The yeast kind of escapes me. I think it was an American Hefe yeast,
Yeah.
which is a little bit different than what we usually use on our selling out fruited Hefe series.
Yeah, it was an American. Was it an American ale yeast?
It was American Hefe yeast.
Sure.
American Hefe yeast from White Labs.
Yep.
Regardless, looks fantastic.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the color is hazy, definitely hazy.
Very nicely carbonated.
Orange, good lacing.
Bubbles just pop, 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 popping up all over the place. Love it.
Okay.
Nicely carbonated.
Sure.
Pop, 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 pop.
Okay.
Looking really good. Let's get a Nosaransky, shall we? Hay.
Yeah, definitely hay.
A really nice, almost grain sweetness I can smell.
Yeah, it's almost like a lemongrass. I'm not getting a lot of orange. Maybe like, if it's the rind, I might be getting a slight rind on it, not a crazy amount.
Loving the rind. Big rind guy over here.
Yeah.
The Belgian quality really comes through nicely, honestly. I mean, it's really like laying on a bale of hay, looking up at the sun, and you're in the middle of Belgium.
It's the second time he's used this. He used this on the podcast once too. He thinks it's his favorite analogy.
Peppery. There is a minor peppery characteristic, which could be that Belgian characteristic I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I'm trying to say a little bit of clove, maybe.
Possibly.
It's a very rude thing to do to your friend when he's saying he smells something. That's cool.
We're gonna get a sip on this. Usually we like to have a nice orange wedge. I was gonna get an orange wedge, a wedge of orange, half wedge, full wedge, wedge of orange. Didn't do it.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts, right?
We're under the clock. He's got to go and pick up his kids. Didn't want to cut the orange wedge and slap it on.
Yeah.
That's
Cheers.
okay. L'chaim,
Mazel tov.
my Jewish brethren.
So I am definitely getting the orange rind there, which I like. The orange peel, the orange rind. I think it's really nice. I like that sometimes better than, especially with the Hefe, than the actual like juice or like the orange like pith. I think that this is much better because it lets that Belgian farmhouse flavor sort of shine.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's light, fluffy, airy. It's got some really nice sweetness from the malt.
Yeah.
You really, really get a layer of peppery Belgian awesomeness.
Yep.
And then it's got that orange to it too, which is just fantastic. It's light. As I mentioned, it's super drinkable in this weather.
Yeah.
I think we finished at 5.7, 5.8%, and it's just an absolute bangarang.
Yeah, it's just it's a crushable beer for the late summer months. It's just it's a staple. I think we're gonna keep doing this with different variations, different fruits, things like that. But it's just an awesome.
Every year.
Yeah.
every year, baby. And it's so perfect for this weather right now.
Awesome.
80 something degrees. Brandon mentioned earlier he's kind of hot. He's getting the old man meat sweats.
I didn't
Your boy.
say that. When did I say that?
Off camera.
No, I didn't say that.
Your boy is as spry as he's ever been. Loving this weather.
Eating good in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Regardless, we're really excited about these beers, and we're going to enjoy sipping on them for my son's birthday. To everyone, have a great week.
Yep.
Cheers. L'chaim. Enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Citra, what are you doing? You getting in the shot? I don't know if the camera can see you.
What is this? What did you get on?
Oh, God. Ugh. Gross.
Is that less than